How old were you when you came outside?
When I came outside,
Because I know you as a church girl.
it wasn't. I was definitely raised in the church. I wouldn't say I was a church girl though. I had a lot of physical. What should you say? Physical. I don't want to say issues. I know there's a better word for it, but I had a lot of things that were not the normal for a girl.
Can we say blemishes?
Yeah, I like that word, physical blemishes.
Okay.
So I was like, I didn't really, want to come outside.
So
I'd say by the time I started like finally coming outside, I had to be like really coming outside about 14, maybe.
Okay, first boyfriend.
How
old?
I think I probably met him at 14, 15. Yeah,
and
he was stolen from me by one of my closest friends.
Oh man.
Okay.
So.
Hey, you know what? I appreciate that. I hope you're watching. Thank you. That this may not
So
would happen.
let's say 16.
Mm.
Dude out in the street getting money,
Mm-hmm.
chasing a dollar. He can take you to McDonald's. He can take you to the movies. Is that
I didn't start experiencing that till like 21.
21?
Yep.
So was that a turn on at 21?
Totally.
It was?
It was even more of a turn on for me because my friends were already experiencing it. I was like a late bloomer.
Mm-hmm.
I was
what
like
was
a
it
super
a turn on? The rebellious nature?
The turn on
just...
was just like, well, for me it was, I got to see all my friends going through that. The guys picking them up, taking them here, taking them there. And, I got to hear about it and they're talking about it, but it had never happened to me yet.
Mm-hmm.
So when it finally happened, I was like, oh, this is, and then, having money at, oh, you can hand me a couple, but like that type thing.
So how did that experience end?
Always jail. I'm going to just be honest.
Okay.
I got so much jail mail.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest.
So did you ride with them when they got locked up?
Yeah, because at that point, I was like the naive, yeah, I did. Faithful, road. And not really judgmental either because I just felt like everybody had their own reasoning behind what they were doing. I mean, I had thoughts, there were thoughts like, why would you sell to your own people? But then I also had thoughts about, dang, I could probably do this better than he's doing. So I had, I was on both sides of the fence.
That's ill right there.
I was on both sides of the fence. Like I thought, so I couldn't be judgmental because it's like, there's no way I'm going to have this thought over here like I could probably do this better than him. Mm-hmm. But on the same note, be like, why are you doing this to your people?
So fun times, money, able to do certain things. When you add it all up, does it balance itself out?
No, because I say like early to mid 20s is when I started seeing people dying, getting killed. Because I wasn't, I had never seen all of that, you know what I mean? So I started seeing people get, when I started seeing death coming from it, or when somebody who's on drugs or using drugs, it started, that's when the reality hit different. Yeah, it hit different.
So stressful, worrisome.
Yeah. Even just being out with a dude, like, he do that, you out with him. Mm-hmm. Like, I remember somebody asked me, real rap, he's like, can you hold this for me? And I had to let him know, no. No.
Was that the final straw?
No, that was the final straw. No, that was the final straw.
In your head, you were saying.
Because I didn't even know it was already in my car.
Okay.
You feel me? So I'm like, no.
But in your head, you were saying, I can do this better than him.
I did at one point,
but
yes.
When it came down to making that decision, you was like, nah.
Because I was going to jail visits and everything. Like, I'm riding with people's parents upstate and stuff, to go upstate and stuff like that.
So that's a lot of stress,
and
I'm like,
worry. I'm not
built.
It's
a lot of work.
Yeah.
All right, so now you sit across your husband. Not into that life, never been a part of that life. A whole lot less stress.
It was a different adjustment because you come from dating this type, dealing with this type.
Maybe
for
access.
A long time. Like, for a long time, that's, that's what you're dealing with. And it was different. But now, when you first said you sitting across from your husband, all I could do was smile. Because it is a different type of stress. Now when he goes out, I'm worrying about police pulling him. You know, it's a different type of stress. But I know it's not, you know, he's not putting
Extreme.
himself in
Right.
danger. He's not bringing it to himself, which I think is, you know, more of an issue, more of when it finds you, if you're kind of doing something that's bringing it to yourself. So
From my perspective, I thought my chick better ride. If I got some work and I tell you to put it in your, you shouldn't tell me no. It's a part of the game. That's young man ignorance.
Right,
You
right.
feel me? It's been times I sold drugs with my kids in the car, thinking that, wow, you know what, police ain't gonna with me. I got my kids in the car.
Right.
Ignorance, dumb, not really respecting life or understanding what life is or the importance of the
Youth.
things in life. Yeah, no, this was at the age of 29, 28. Immature, willing to sacrifice things that are truly priceless. And then through the awakening, go to jail, and you start realizing, wow, you know, I did that. Sober mind.